Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and welcome back to another episode, by my counting, episode number 11 of Nosh's Quest to Gold. Now up here in the top left hand side of Entombed Valley, I am your red Protoss player. I'm Nosh, with my little cheeky heart here. Up in the top right, we have our blue opponent Zerg player, that's Rawl, we're going to be with today. Now, this is game number 11, and hopefully I'm either going to look like a fool or look fantastic, but the plan is to have a cool little overlay here. Right now when I'm casting, it's just the replay thing that I can click and change stuff, but hopefully when I upload it, there'll be a cool little thing there. Now, this is my 11th game that I'm casting. At the moment I have 6 games up on YouTube while I'm casting this 11th one. One of the reasons I don't have more up is that it's currently taking about 5 hours to upload the longer-ish videos. This is a 10-minute game that I'm casting at the moment, or thereabouts, and the longer games, the 20-plus minute games, are taking, as I said, 5 hours to go onto YouTube. So I could really do without that. Another thing I'd like to say is I'm getting a couple of views here and there on YouTube, and I'm really thankful for people actually watching my content. I was actually surprised to see anyone has watched any of my videos, so please do me a favour, feel free to ask any questions you like, add any comments or critiques on how I cast or what I do, and I'll be happy to take any criticism, positive or negative. But anyway, jumping on into this game, you can see a pretty standard opener for both myself and my Zerg opponent. It's going to be, you'll be well used to my opener now. It's going to be 9 pylon, 12 gate, 14 assimilator, 15 pylon, then transition into something else. Usually, especially against a fast expanding Zerg, we're going to see a 4 gate here. So my scout has scouted everywhere he couldn't possibly be, and is on the way up to find his expansion here. Whereas down at the bottom left hand side here, we have him checking again where I'm not, and he will eventually be rolling on up into my base. So, my opponent Rawl, he's pushing out, he's getting his pool just now. Pretty standard play from both of us, especially in a Bronze League game. But I'm going to come up here, we're going to go and see. Quick Nosh, I'm going to come up here. Oh, caught that out the corner of my eye. I'm going to just, I'm not even going to bother checking anything else, but the looks of things, definitely an expansion there, and off we go. So, yeah, that's me done with this guy. He's away to plant his proxy pylon straight away, and this, even though I'm just putting down my cyber core, this is me already decided that, yep, that's 4 gate o'clock is the time. Now, I was going to say I don't remember if I spotted this little dude coming down here and hiding in this corner in this tiny little penis of a place. I don't remember if he is hidden down there, and if I remember that, but I guess we'll see in time. Meanwhile, back over at my Zerg opponent's base, he's getting his queen out because he's got his pull up. He's not bringing out any. He's not bringing out any lings at all. He says he's bringing out 4 lings. Whether that's just to shoo away my probe, whether that's for scouting the front, whether that's for any aggression, I don't know. He's actually getting a second queen out now that his second hatch is up and running, so he's going to have 2 queens. It's going to help him a lot with his larva production. He's actually getting his gas up as well. I imagine that'll be to get his metabolic boost for his Zerglings, but not quite as quickly as maybe would have liked, especially because the best counter for Zerg, especially for 4 gates and things, is to get fast speedlings up and about, maybe put down a roach warren, get a lot of spines, if you know 4 gates coming. Now, very unfortunately, he is just going to run by and miss this pylon. It's a well-placed pylon by me. It's usually up around here, so that hopefully if it is a spawn like this, he won't just run by and see it, and a little bit further down so the Overlord's going across won't see it. Now he's sneaking across, he's checking my expansion, he's checking the front of my ramp to make sure he can 1, see when pushes are coming, and 2, see if I have expanded. Now, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4 gates coming out for me. You can see that it's not going to be either of an expansion or a push out. I'm going to leave these forces here to defend. Stalker to shoot the ramp. Zealot, I nearly said Zocker. Zealot to hold the gap here. And that's it, yeah. I'm going to chrono boost out the rest of my warp gate. I'm going to chrono boost out a sentry just in case he brings lots of lings. I can force field half of them and then shoot and zap and chop away at the ones that are there. Or I can, if things get really hectic, force field them so that he can't get any further up the ramp. But that's my warp gate research finished. Just along the same time, my opponent Rawl is dropping his roach warren. There it is there. He's getting his watch warren out. Watch warren? He's getting his watch warren out, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not entirely sure the logic in having all his overlords coming out and hanging over here. I can see that he's rallied the Zergling here as well, so I guess from just pure guessing, he won't, he won't have these individually like tucked in up the back up here, or using the first scouting or anything. He's just got this one little, what's the word I want? Rally point. There you go. One little rally point. Now what you're going to see is my 4-4-4-4 gate coming out, where you get 4 gates, then 4 zealots, 4 sentries, and 1, 2. Come on. There you go. 3. One more. One more. Come on. 4. There you go. 4-4-4-4 is my starting composition against Zerg. Getting your sentries this early means I have a tiny bit more energy, and you're going to see my push coming up here. Now, there you go, a little bit of sense by me as well. Try and cluster the zealots straight up first, everything else in the back running up, and poor Rawl has absolutely no defences. We've got workers transferring down. A little force field in the ramp stops anything running away, including his queen. All his workers, all his overlords are actually taking some of the shots away from here. But everything is just caught in the massacre that is, psi blades and, bullets, blasters, particle disruptors. There you go. Another 4 zealots to come in, force field in the ramp this time to stop if anything runs up that, or anything coming down, any aggression coming from my opponent. Now, as you can see, this is a clear-cut 4-gate super win victory. Not the best game in terms of it's just a 4-gate, but I'm about to show you a contrast to this game. The next game I would like you to watch, if you've watched this one, to see just a contrast in my play. If you've been keeping up with the actual feed so far, you'll notice that there was a point where I said I went through a big loss streak. Well, the next game I'm going to show you is the first game I lost after a big win streak that started an 8-game deficit to my name that dropped me from, I think it was rank 3 or 4 bronze, all the way down to rank 25. So here you go, the final push for me, just charging up the ramp. Not much left to say, really. There's an interesting attack move. A. He brings down everything he's got, but it's just not going to be enough. His probes were trying to run away, but again, another sneaky force field saves the day for me here. Actual full surround on my stalkers by his probes, but there's just too many forces coming in. And the GG from Brawl, because he has some skill. And there you go, that's game number 11. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave me a comment that I can reply to. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace.